Jhene, Aiko, and Big Sean have broken up. Tell me your thoughts down below, guys.
Well, church, it appears that it's Splitsville for Jhene Aiko and Big Sean after almost a decade together. And word on the curb is that the breakup is due to her wanting to get married and him not wanting to. If you've been with a man for almost a decade and he hasn't married you yet, in my mind, there's only really two main reasons, okay? Either number one, he has no intentions of marrying you, or number two, you haven't made it a requirement. And I am not here to play the blame game at all right? But your desire to get married didn't just materialize yesterday, okay? You've been thinking on this for a while. But in the eternal words of Destiny's Child, I was cool with no commitment. Wait, let me take that back. It was you, so I was with it, all right? Until I wasn't. You know, if you can be with a man for almost a decade, you know, countless memories together, countless music, a whole ass baby, and he still hasn't married you, you know, you gotta at a certain point stand on business and move on, because it'll end up being a situation where he's getting everything he wants and you're not, and that'll only build resentment for you in the end, all right? I don't care how good he is to you. I don't care how much you like him. I don't care how fine he is. If you're not getting what you want, ladies, don't let any man waste your life away. Now, y'all drop down in the comments and let me know what you think about this situation, and we'll talk later.
What was it about Big Sean that had Jhene Aiko so obsessed? I've never seen an obsession like this in a public relationship with celebrities before. Now it's alleged that they've broken up. We need to analyse this, because what was happening? In July 2014, Jhene got married to a guy called Dr. Genius, real name Oladipo Omoshore. Sean was with Ariana Grande at the time. She, Ariana, and Sean were actually pictured together. Ariana looked suspicious. She was right to be suspicious, because in the summer of 2015, Jhene and Sean began working on their excellent joint album 2088. On later divorce papers, Jhene allegedly listed the date of separation from Dr. Genius as June 2015. Sean and Ariana had broken up that April, so he and Jhene started hooking up. Sean obviously made quite the impression on Jhene, because in 2017, just a week after her divorce was finalized, she got Sean's face tattooed on her arm. If you get a tattoo like that, you obviously think you're going to be with the person forever. But then the next year, in March 2018, Sean was seen getting very close to Nicole Scherzinger. There they are. Shortly after this, Jhene covered the tattoo that she had of Sean. I don't even know how they managed to do that, because there was so much black ink on the original one. This led people to think that they weren't on the best of terms. And at the end of February 2019, he was seen posing up to his old flame, the girl that he never really seemed to get over, Ariana Grande. About a week after these pictures were released by TMZ, Jhene posted an image which said, "Don't cry for me, I'm all ready," and she captioned that set of images with the word bye. Big Sean was said to have checked on her after this post, and then the next month, Jhene wrote a gushing tribute to Sean, saying, among other things, "I love you beyond measure. My ego has no say when it comes to you. I love you from this life to the next, and all the other lives we've known each other before." A couple of months later, in July 2019, Sean told the world that he loved Jhene unconditionally. So they're back on. But by April 2020, Jhene had a question for Sean, which she asked on an Instagram live that felt a lot like a private FaceTime call that we shouldn't have been watching.
Why don't you marry me?
It's in the works.
It's in the works? Despite this ambiguous and honestly borderline insulting response from Sean, they stuck together, and in 2022, Jhene announced that she was pregnant with their first child together. Sean wore a Burberry shirt to their baby shower. That year, there were also rumours that Sean was cheating on Jhene with exotic dancers and women he met on nights out. Jhene gave birth to their son in August 2022, and the next year, in September 2023, they unfollowed each other. Jhene started posting all of these sad girl quotes on her Instagram story, but they refollowed each other, and in February 2024, they posted pictures and videos of their Valentine's Day celebration. But Jhene was still salty about Ariana, because when Ariana released her album Eternal Sunshine, Jhene made sure to post her song Eternal Sunshine on that same day, which shows that Ariana's still on her mind. A few months later, radio personality Charlemagne the God asked Sean why he and Jhene were not married. If I were in Jhene's position listening to his response, I would feel quite disheartened.
What's stopping y'all from getting married? Marriage symbolizes like the best relationship, but there's a lot of work that needs to be done.
I guess he was honest. Next year, in January 2025, Jhene's house sadly burned down in the LA fires, and she made sure to clarify around this time that she did not have a husband. Now the rumor is that they are not together. Even at the end of this deep dive, I'm still perplexed, not quite getting it. Perhaps because I have a completely opposite personality to that Megan Fox, Jhene Aiko archetype. I'm just baffled. What is going on here, do you guys think? Do you think they'll get back together? Are they like twin flames or something?
This is what no one mentions about the whole Big Sean and Jhene Aiko thing. One minute Jhene was married, and the next minute she was with Big Sean. And while I was not there, I was not in a relationship, the one thing that I can infer about a situation like that is that there was some overlap. Either she was cheating on her husband or she left her husband to be with Big Sean. Either way, there was something messy that occurred. Whatever happened during that period when Jhene went from being one man's wife to Sean's girl, whatever she did stuck with Sean, and that is why he will not marry her. Let me give you a real life example. I got a friend named Sean, right? Sean meets Jane. He really likes Jane, and they decide, you know what? Why don't we try to see how this can go and cut off everybody we're talking to and only focus on each other? But in Jane's head, she's like, I don't think I'm going to cut everybody off, but I am going to pretend I did and see where this goes, right? Sean ends up finding out maybe 3 months into the relationship or so that Jane didn't cut off all her guys. So he's like, you know what? I still really like her, so I'm still going to be with her. I'm still going to date her, but I will never marry her because I can't trust her. Men will do that. They will make up their mind about you, something that happened early in the relationship that didn't really sit right with them, and they will decide to be with you, have children with you, even buy a house with you, and they still won't marry you because they made up their mind early in the relationship that they did not trust you, and they will still be with you. And every time you bring up, oh my God, it's year 12 and we have 2 kids together, we got a house, why won't you marry me? He's gonna always bring it back to, why would I marry you? Remember what you did when we first got together? How can I trust you? How can I marry you? So as a woman, it's up for you to decide, okay, do I want to keep investing in this knowing that he already has made up his mind about me?
It does not take 10 years. It does not take 10 years for a man to know if he wants to marry a woman. I said it before and I'm going to say it again. I made a video about how keeping a woman a girlfriend for 10 years is one of the most embarrassing things that you can do. And here we have a real life, real time example. First of all, what would even allow you to let a man keep you a girlfriend for 10 years? At this big age, like, we're not in high school anymore. And here's what I want y'all to do. I want y'all to pay attention to how Big Sean is going to date the next 2 to 3 years. I want y'all to pay attention to what his dating life is going to look like. Because chances are he's going to meet somebody else and be married in under 2 to 3 years. Now, I could be wrong, but I'm just saying I see a pattern with stuff like this. I see a pattern with situations where a woman allows herself to be a girlfriend for 10 years. And then they split up and the man goes and marries the woman he actually wanted to marry. Because men know who they want to marry, and it does not take 10 years. She gave him a child and 10 years of her life. Let this be a lesson to all the women who still want to get married. Please, it does not take 10 years.
So let me get this right. You have Big Sean, this grown man, and you have Jhene Aiko, this grown woman that chose, not forced, she chose to stick around with this man, not for 1 year, not for 2, not for 3 years, not for 4, not for 5, not for 6, not for 7, not for 8 or 9, but for 10 years. She chose to stay with this man for 10 years. And now on the 10th year, their relationship is taking a turn. They're breaking up, whatever. And you guys are yet again attacking this man. We always attack the men, right? We're attacking Big Sean. Jhene did no wrong. She could do no wrong. She's not held accountable for her actions. She's not held accountable for anything, but it's Big Sean's fault. I genuinely, wholeheartedly, I don't understand it. But since everyone wants to tiptoe around what the truth really is and no one wants to talk about it, I'm gonna get into it. I'm gonna help y'all understand, right? Because 1, I'm not scared, and 2, I ain't lost no fight yet. So let's get into it. Now, before I get to my point, let me say this first because y'all not gonna like what I'm gonna say next. I love Jhene down. A huge fan, love her. She's in my phone. I listen to her every day. But I need y'all to understand that 2 things can be right at one time. You can like someone, you can support someone, you can be friends with someone and still call them out and still hold them accountable and still call a spade a spade. So I just want to throw that out there because I know y'all like to do too much. But let's get into it. I'm gonna call a spade a spade. The reason why Big Sean is just automatically wrong and Jhene Aiko is the automatic victim, right, is because in 2025, today, every single day, light skins are still being feminized and glorified. And that's the truth of the matter. Just as much as dark skins are still being masculinized and degraded and belittled. That's the truth of the matter. I'm gonna call a spade a spade. You don't have to agree with it, but that's the truth. If you feel like I'm just talking or I'm wrong, that's fine. Reply with some facts.
Correct me with some facts. Stitch this with some facts. Correct me. Like, I love learning. I love seeing things from other perspectives. But looking at the situation, we're not going to act like that people are just not glorifying Jhene and she can do no wrong at the end of this 10-year relationship. And Big Sean is just automatically the victim. Because I'm not understanding why. I'm truly not understanding why. So, since Jhene is the victim and Big Sean is the monster, can someone give me an actual, factual, not opinionated, real answer of why Jhene should be a wife? Why? Like, what made her qualify to be a wife, right? Other than she stuck around with this guy for 10 years and waited on a ring. Because no one forced her to. She could have left at year 1, year 2, year 2.5, year 3, year 5, year 7. She chose to stick around. So what qualifies her as a wife? Someone please give me that answer. I will be waiting. The truth of the matter is, Jhene's no different than other artists. She's just that her music is a little bit softer. That's it. Jhene's no different than Summer. Jhene's no different than Sexy. Jhene's no different than Cardi. Jhene's no different than Meg. It's just they're a little bit more upbeat. That's it. Jhene's just a little softer. She talk about the same stuff that they do, just in a softer tone. But that's something that y'all don't want to talk about. Everyone loves Jhene. Everyone listens to Jhene. Okay, do y'all really dissect and listen to her lyrics, or y'all just be vibing because the songs are slow? Because if y'all really listen to her and dissect her lyrics, you would know, 1, Jhene is very toxic. 2, she's crazy. And 3, she's very, 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 very seductive. But I'm gonna just read some of her lyrics to you. She said, okay, now you wanna say all that I done to you. You knew all along that I wasn't the one for you. This is right after her divorce, her 1-year marriage, by the way. So let's stop pretending that we weren't loved. We never shared anything but the drugs. We were both numb. Never had anything real between us. We really must be smoking that crazy. In my city talking crazy. But you ain't know I'm a crazy. And tell your lawyer that I ain't paying. Maybe you should chill, really in your feels. My bros is really in the field. Neighborhood is really real, and they don't play that here. You shouldn't say that here. You should have made it clear, my dear. You should have called. And that's Never Call Me, featuring Corrupt. She made that 1 year after the divorce. But yeah, I just wanted to read those lyrics to prove my point, because sounds like a Summer Walker to me. Sounds like a Be Careful With Me by Cardi to me, but maybe I'm the only one that sees that. But yeah, like, Jhene's low-key crazy. She's not healed. She's not healed from past relationships. She's not healed from what happened to her brother either. Like, oh, they were supposed to live happily ever after and they didn't, and this Big Sean fault. Like, what? Like, Jhene was freshly married when she met Big Sean. Jhene got married in 2016. She divorced in 2017. I want to say October or November of 2017. And that same month is the same month she started dating Big Sean. Also, that same month is the same month she got that tattoo of Big Sean. Like what? Like, y'all put this girl on this pedestal. Like, she's not just this little innocent little girl that y'all make her seem out to be. She's not. But because she's pretty and she's small and she's light-skinned and she can sing, she just automatically deserves to be a wife. And because she's not one after sticking around for 10 years, he's wrong. Like, sometimes you have to say things out loud to just get other people to see how crazy their thoughts are and how crazy, like, their logic is. Like, I swear. Yeah, I just wanted to make this video because I feel like as adults, we have to do a better job at looking at things from other people's perspectives and not just automatically choosing sides because she's a female, I'm a female, I'm gonna agree. He's a male, I'm a male, I'm gonna agree. But no, like, being able to look at things from different perspectives. Like, yeah, Jhene might not be out here with her body all out and twerking and doing all of that. She might be more of a low-key person than she is. But that doesn't mean that she doesn't have flaws. It doesn't mean that she doesn't have things that she still needs to work on. And I remember Big Sean saying that in that interview when he was asked, like, about them getting married or if he wanted to get married. He said, like, it was things that still needed to be worked on. I don't think that there's anything wrong with that. And if he did not meet the boundaries or the time limit maybe that she had set, she also could have left. She didn't have to stay for 10 years, but I just want to make this video. That's just my opinion.